Dangonronpa.
Ah, it works! Hey! Hey! Holy shit, this is so loud though. Holy shit!
Dangonronpa.
Alright. The intro is always a lot louder than the actual game. I don't know why. It's so annoying, actually. I'm trying to adjust the settings. Make it a lot better. Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Dangonronpa. Here you go. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know which one is the one I want. Okay, chapter 1 end. I think this is it. Yeah, this one looks like it. I wish it was like a continue button. Oh, I thought that was Poppy. Continue. Yes. This is the end of chapter 1. Alright, and we've got like the spooky music like immediately. ... Wait a second. Why? Alright, look at the lint roller. ... Wait, you got nothing to say? I mean, this is like right after getting after seeing other people getting brutally murdered, so I guess this is, you know, fine. I don't remember what happened before. Oh, this is nighttime. ... It's gone. She is gone. Yes. He really is gone. ... Almost like there was nothing there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like he said. After the class trial before we took the elevator. Wait, no, this isn't Monokuma. Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Since the class trial's over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is enough for me. Apple Babble's back, Poggers. Yeah, I'm back. After all, nobody wants to look at rotting corpses every day. That could be bad for your health. Anyway, let me fix the green screen for a bit. Yeah, I'm back. After getting my, what was it called again? Inoculations. I got struck with the flu. I had a huge throbbing headache, and I couldn't really do anything for like a couple days. But I'm back. And I regret nothing. I'm glad to be finally vaccinated against COVID, and yeah, doing the world a favor. I know I'm a hero, but you know, what can you do? It's so hot. Why is this fucking thing not working? Anyway, hey, well, welcome. I'm back. Playing some Dangonronpa. Was supposed to do this like the day after my inoculation, but yeah, I couldn't. Wow. Well, at least I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. Sure, that's exactly why he did it. I was doing a Dangonronpa waifu tier list. I had to make a tier for characters I don't like and a tier for illegal characters. What do you mean illegal characters? What does illegal characters mean? I'll show you exactly that's why he did it. A bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. Head back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Well, what did you expect was gonna happen, Magoto? Characters are too young. Oh, I see. I see. Like, I don't know what he's expecting Monokuma to do. What, just leave the bodies there forever? Just leave them as they're like rotting and decaying in your bathroom? Did he really want that? I don't think that's what he wanted. Unless it is what he wanted, but that's kind of creepy. Sorry I'm late. Wait.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Mikado?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. That's exactly what I just said. Hey, someone with common sense.
On.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Saying it, like thinking it is one thing, but saying it to the person is kind of still fucked up. You need to be a little more sensitive with that type of thing. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be stuff staying here. Knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt too much. Plus, I'm sorry that I can't turn away from her death. Otto. Hey, cheer up. Antidepressants are gonna help anything, right? We all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
Everyone just try to cheer up and get back on track. Yeah. AoE, you tell him. That honestly is supposed to make us feel any better.
Huh?
And now the music starts. Huh? Oh, we're gonna get a second murder case, and I bet this guy is probably going to... We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. We're together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not. Not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
Are you okay with this? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. It took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, but modified it to their desire. I created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. Hey, on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly,
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. It's not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
no.
Yeah, Chiro said it. Then it must be true.
What?
No, what?
I
No
can't
one to
take
live.
it.
If it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
so,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, isn't it? Is it?
So it would seem.
He's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Yeah, Leon had it coming. Don't worry about him. He killed someone. Self-defense, my ass. That was no self-defense. There's like, yeah, there's no way that was self-defense. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, actually, it was from Chiro. Of Chiro. So I guess, I mean, it's of Chiro crying, so maybe not the best. But anyway. Chiro, listen. You're not to blame. Yeah, it's okay, Chiro. She's Apple. Babel got a haircut. Why do you keep asking? I haven't got a haircut in like ages. I wish I will get a haircut though. It's really long. It's like bushy as well. I hate it. Not you, Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. Sheesh. we had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if you refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. Don't waste your anger on yourself. I guess. Instead, directed at the mastermind. Ooh, what's this? I have an announcement! Sonic the Hedgehog is a fucking bitch.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Okay.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh, this announcement is different than the others.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. So wait, you're Design.ex. Yeah, I saw it actually. It looks pretty good too. So isn't Monokuma like kind of admitting that he doesn't see us all the time? There's some times when he doesn't see us?
Now pay attention and remember this well.
No.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone.
Okay.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the big butts bite. Alright, well. What was that just now? Trying to say it's our fault that what happened? Pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? ... But yeah, the Sonic.exe FNF mod update was pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it. I don't know if I'm gonna be going back to FNF anytime soon. There aren't cameras everywhere like the bathroom because that would be wrong. Well, it's a good thing that Monokuma has at least some, you know, morals. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Now it's too cold. I need something that's just right. Anyway, the deaths of 3 classmates: Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this was just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Who's that guy? Oh, is he the, like, psychic guy? The one on the left? He covered up his face. I couldn't tell. Woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us to the gym. We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. What's that? What is it?
Okay.
Sayaka, stop reading my fucking mind. Sayaka's dead now. She can't. What's this?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this just like a normal school activity?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way and bend way down.
Is there a rule that says we have to follow what he's saying?
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength,
Okay.
a little speed to those young.
What's
bodies.
going on? Why is this such a normal activity? ... Doesn't it just feel great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. I mean, I guess you're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto.
Yaha!
Wow, I sound pretty cool now. Don't you think? No. My mind is something nobody wants to read. I don't think anyone wants to read anybody's mind, really. If you think about it, there's all these dark little secrets everybody has that's kept inside their brain case. And if you break that open, I think there's not one person on the planet. Oh, did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I... Okay, no. Yeah, if you... Oh, wait. Okay, so why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. Anyway. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercising makes you laugh, exercising will make you cry. What? If you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down for generation to generation, the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That's like the chunk of middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Get to the point. Did you really call us? Wait, no, this is not Monokuma. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have the free time on my hands? Well, then we were correct then. Okay, so then... Oh, I'd like to make an announcement. Sorry, every time someone says I'd like to make an announcement, I just think of like the fucking Dr. Eggman's announcement. Dr. Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog is a fucking... Anyway. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Oaks Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. I actually feel personally targeted right now because I have ADHD. And ADD is basically ADHD, but without the hyperactivity, I think. But I think they dropped the whole ADD thing. Now it's just ADHD. I think they're basically the same thing, right? I'm not as educated as I would like to be, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
Very nice.
But go ahead, look at it all around you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world until you explode. That Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when you showed up. But a whole new world.
Could it be?
Monokuma is the least threatening villain. I have HD. The AD is in HD. Yeah, exactly. My attention deficit is in HD.
I wonder about that.
Oh, that seems unlikely. What did you say before? Oh,
Piece of shit!
well, we don't know until we look. Why are you fucking angry?
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you are done, everyone meet back at the dining hall, and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now, let's get moving. Think his words as a signal, everyone scattered. Like little rats in Ratatouille. Just scatter! Okay. This is where, the blonde bimbo died too, I think. Is there any deaths in this game that you can like avoid, or is that like going to be like a spoiler? What's this? I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Is there? Are they always watching it? Do they get tired of it? Jeez, it took everything I had to even just to think about marking them. All right. Wait, pulling faces in front of the camera isn't considered like... What's this?
What the heck?
Hey Mikado, did you see what's inside the display case? You want to end the game. You can avoid your own death if you want to end the game. You can avoid your own... You can avoid your own death? That's interesting. Did you see what's inside that display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. I don't think there's anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awful. Bad. Awful. Terrible trap.
You're serious?
Stuff you seen line up in there? Any guard come by and see you use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total destruction and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. You mean this display case? Which display case are you talking about? Wait, there is something odd about this display case. But I guess it's just because of the shadow, right? Wait, no matter which... that is kind of creepy, actually. Think about this display case? What if it's not that? Winning champion... Okay. Yeah, man, I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe he's, like... getting a bit... cray. Oh! I thought that was out. Nope. Okay. Man, after like not doing this for like 3 days, it's a lot harder to get back into it.
Got it!
Mikado, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of the utmost importance to double check the areas we've already know about it, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the score to you. Thanks. Alright, let's go. The gate that was blocking the stairs has opened. This is what Monokuma meant by a new world? 4 days. 4 days? What are we talking about again? So, what's up here? I don't know. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's a pool! You could definitely drown someone in here. Holy shit, there's a Gatling gun.
Just a second.
Hell, Mikado, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Of course she would be excited because she's the swimmer. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Oh, Chiro! Hey, Chiro, have you checked out the pool yet? She doesn't have to state the obvious. Well, she's that excited, man. You know? When you're excited, you have a rational thought in your brain. You know? Have you checked out the pool yet? In fact, Monokuma offended Apple Babble. Well, he has offended me a couple times. But we're well past that now. We are civilized people. Probably. Well, at least I am. Okay. No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Why not? Yeah, you do seem like the type might not be into that type of thing.
But
Still, it sounds like the locker room here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. Gonna get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm not brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? Oh, I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Pretty weird phobia, though. Well... Don't worry, I am sure. It's about drive, it's about power. We go... I don't remember the song. We go hour by hour. I think that's the next line. I don't remember. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Alright, well, we know who our first suspect is. That's a fucking minigun, too. Is that a real gun? Well, yes. Not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? You would think that's a little bit overkill. Yeah, even here we're being watched. Okay, hopefully there's no cameras in the locker room, because that's that would be kind of ugh. A bunch of different pool-related items to the shelf. Nice. Alright, I don't know what these coils, these ropey coils are. I don't know what they're for. Lifesaver flotation donuts. Nice. Also just a regular flotation device if you're really into that type of thing. Alright, so is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really?
Oh.
What? If you want to unlock the if you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scoundrel sexual depravity. Hey, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? It'll go ticka.
Just a second.
It'll really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. What happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? Yeah, that's a machine gun. That's it's gonna do a lot more than just hurt. It'll I mean, technically speaking, it might not even hurt, to be honest. It might just rip your body to shreds so fast that you won't even have time to, like, you know, register pain. You'll just be like a paste. You'll just be like a paste on the ground by the time you're like, before you can even say the word out. Alright. A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them the girls' locker room, would it not? Maybe it's Nerf bullets. It's Nerf or nothing. What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone that could be so low, so cuddly, and so devilish. Okay, how does it sound?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-book to another student is strictly prohibited. Yeah, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. Yeah, I can kind of tell why your brain is... I can kind of tell that's the case.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
Well, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course!
It's cause all you teenagers are sex crazed maniacs. You're the age you tried humping a plastic bottle. What is it? I think I actually pressed something. I don't know. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. In that case, I would like to ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there'd be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of school itself.
Disgusting.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Ah,
And that's too bad, totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got it.
Lester Chiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, damn it. I'll pass this time. Oh, come! When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only I mean, yeah, you're the ultimate swimmer, so obviously. I mean, I would actually, I think that presumption isn't really, I think we all get offended by Monokuma once. True. That's not even true, because like the ultimate baseball star didn't really want to be a baseball star. He wanted to become like a musician or some, you know, stupid shit like that. Some stupid shit. Why don't you just, you know, only do the things that you're good at and not things that you want to do. If you want to do something that, you know, makes you happy, fuck it. Only do things that, you know, makes you money. That's my life. That's my life tips to everyone out there. Okay, I want to go into the locker room. Okay. I wonder how different these locker rooms are, but I can't go in the other one, or you know, I might face the consequences. How long am I going to be stuck here? Being watched? Wait, there's cameras in the locker room? Isn't this where you're supposed to get like changed and stuff? What's this? Oh, this is an interesting poster. Maybe someone put this in school, but is it really indicated something? That blue thing is flying. What blue thing? I mean the this? I think it's attached to the roof there. I like how he says protect the image of the school and he puts up a poster like that. I'm just saying, it's a bit odd. Wait, why can't I go in the pool? I want to actually see the pool area. Is there... Wait, is there a way... I like that poster. Is there a way to go into the pool area? Or is it through here? Oh, it is. Okay, this is how you go through the pool. It's like the gym. Okay. I like that poster. Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's supposed to be, you know, this... Oh! That's interesting. Never seen this before. Okay. You can make the... Are we standing in the water? We're Jesus. We are literally Jesus right now. Lockers. Well, I would expect that to see that at any normal pool. Jesus! I am Jesus now! But yeah, like, it's supposed to be, he's talking about, like, his holy image and stuff, so why did he put that there? That poster there? He must have put the poster there too, because no one else has been here other than me. Okay. Wait, is there another area I haven't been to? Alright, we can go to the left side of the pool, I guess. There's like nothing here? Interesting. Alright, well that was interesting. Leave the pool. Alright, yeah, let's just go back. It's good that we have an area to like exercise and stuff. I can't believe it's taken this long for Monokuma to be like, oh yeah, you guys need to exercise, right? To live like healthy lives. I mean, let me give you access to the gym now. Okay. That should have been unlocked on day one. Hello!
I see.
This is what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a closer look around. Alright. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. I don't get it. Monocuba doesn't give a shit about the students. Truth. But, you know. Yeah, true. I guess that is like the main reason why he hasn't. Wait, is there something here? No, I don't think so. I wanted to see where these gold coins are. I haven't found like one. And I feel like I'm missing out on like giving Chiro like, you know, some good quality shit. Oh, there's a lot of people in this place. Wait, what is this? I think that might be. Okay, I can't leave until I talk to everyone here. Holy crap! What's this? The shelf is covered in dust, and on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Nani? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried on a thick layer of dust. Those people are nerds. Yeah, I know. I've been sitting here for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? We shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Oh, okay. Wow, you backed down from that really quickly. It's like you almost didn't believe what you were saying. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. Throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping the youth that will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with a full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on an active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our controls have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors, and as soon as the issues forcing our closure has been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I'd like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. But now we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? Contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust this letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have opened recently. It doesn't seem to have happened recently. I had to guess. I'd say that this letter could be at least a year old. Are you saying Hope's Peak goes down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it closed when I got here just a few days ago. Wait, it was closed when I got... But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, do you think it would have been on the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school. I never saw something about this.
So, in other words,
That must all have been part of the mastermind's plans. They lured us in here. Someone who created a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. Bayaka is the most boring character. He is the most condescending character, I think. Of course. That's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
It is real, though. That does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. Wait. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. Thank you. But then, what about this other part? The decision was an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hopes of Peak Academy. We tend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure has been resolved. Yeah, we still have to find out why they closed initially. Like, this is still like a huge mystery. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Not school. School doesn't have a good-looking food. Well, not public schools. Most schools don't have good food, but you know, since this is like, you know, the top of the line, it's like, you know, private schools. Private schools have good food because, you know, people pay them a lot of money for, you know, above average service. Why the heck is this not working? Anyway. I have a few friends that went to public school and they said that the food was great. My experiences were a little bit different though. The food that I got was either like it tasted horrible or it was cold. It was either one or the other. Sometimes it was both. But it was at least one of those things. I mean, it always tasted awful, so sometimes it was cold. Anyway. I never bought anything from the canteen at my public school. Public school fucking sucked. I bought it once, and I was like, never again. This food, like, it was like the canteen you had to actually pay for. You didn't get it like free, like, you know, this school here. I mean, I don't know in private schools you get like free food, but some private schools actually do. But those are usually like the highest tier. And you have to pay a lot of money to get in there, so that kind of pays for your free food, which is not free food because you pay for it anyway. Yeah, the food in the canteen that I went to, the public school, it's well, I didn't. Actually, yeah, they did have pizza in my public school, and I did have like a bite of it. It's okay. It wasn't the best pizza I had. Like, I don't... It was cold, though. Which was the problem. But, yeah. What's happening to us now?
No.
I bought, like... I bought a pizza, a pie, and, well, not all at once. I try to give the canteen a lot of, you know... A lot of tries to win me over, but... All their food was garbage. Garbage! The two events are, in fact, connected. And, like, I have a high standard for pizza, because, you know, Italian heritage! No, I'm Italian! But no, yeah, their pizza sucked. It was alright, but, yeah, it still sucked. The events are, in fact, connected. Uncovering that connection would be a useful clue. Until figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Yeah, no shit. If you can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Interesting. Okay, let's look at this. Looks like a laptop. Laptop is pretty honest, covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Hopefully I can use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside. Yeah, like, as if they wouldn't have, like, a firewall. Because you can probably message people if you could go online, right? Broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. I don't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. What, really? We haven't explored anything yet. There was still more to explore.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting? Any interesting new anything? What?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. You're lucky at 6 hours of school. And I have 7 hours of school. I'm jealous. Wait. 8:30 to like 3:30. 11, 3. I'm pretty sure we had 7 hours of school. 8? It was like 8:30 to like 3:30. So it was like an 8 to 3, basically. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had like 7 hours of school. 9 to 3. Did they change it? I'm pretty sure it was like 8 to 3. But alright. I need maybe I misremember. Maybe I don't have a good memory. Wow, it's like. Let me go to Okay, I'm going to the high school that I went to. I don't actually know. I'm still looking into. Well, it doesn't really say anywhere. I remember 8:30 to 3:30 or 3. It might be I don't know. It did definitely end at 3, but I can't remember when it started. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I really don't remember. I remember it being very, very early though. I had to wake up at like 6, so it would make more sense for it to start at 8 rather than 9. If I had to wake up at like 6 o'clock every day, or 7:30, maybe. Well, no, I woke up at like 6 or 7. If I woke up at 7:30, I would definitely be late. So. There was not, however, anything was. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. So much, it's insane.
Ha 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 ha!
So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like it. Ha 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 ha!
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out in nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You can find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse that we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not what I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people. Fly hacks.
What?
Yeah, why don't we just, you know, type in hashtag, not hashtag, like, / no clip and get out of here. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. No, now. There's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? Oh, now we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover something. This is why school is bad for you. Well, I mean, you know, real school is pretty bad for a lot of people. It was bad for me. I can go on a tirade of how bad it was for me. But then, it was because my teachers and stuff were also, like, just bad people. Man.
So then...
I have a lot of experiences with that. Are we done for today? I do believe we are done for today.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Fatty, it looks like he has a weird hairdo. Why does it always look like he in particular? Is this like an inside joke of the game where they give this particular guy like weird weird hairdos every so often? I don't know why, but it's always him. Yeah. They plan to give us hope just to turn us around and betray that hope? Alright. Dong, bing, bong. Chapter 2, nighttime. Right. At least in regular school it doesn't, like,
This is a school
encourage you to murder other people,
now,
so...
as such, it is official. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry
So that's
at
good
that
at
point
least.
is strictly prohibited.
But yeah, it still does feel like a prison, eh?
Okay then. Sweet dreams,
Dreams,
everyone.
Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. We all promise not to leave our rooms during the night time. And what else do? Guess I'll go to bed. Yeah? Monokuma. Alright. We'll be getting our free time soon, right? Mr. Monokuma, Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? Hey, what's up, my dude? I really don't like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby. I can say I'm super good at. Well, you're super good at, like, pissing people off. I don't know if that's a skill or hobby, but if it is, you definitely got it. And my grades are totally average too. My reflex is okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. I don't think so, but okay. Exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. Well, I'm just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Wait, who's talking right now? Monokuma is emo? Oh. You have not streamed in 2 days. What happened? I got my inoculation. My COVID inoculation. 4 days. I don't think it's been 4 days, has it? Let me check. It's only been like 2 days, right? Like, maybe it's 3. I don't remember. The last time I was on. I was sick with with my inoculation, which I got 3, 24, 20. Yeah, it's actually 4 days. Holy crap. But yeah, it's been 4 days. Yeah, I got my COVID inoculation, and I got really sick, and I had a huge throbbing headache, and I couldn't, speak, so, yeah, that explains it. But I regret nothing, because now I'm immune to the, the plague that's going on around, so, yeah, it's worth it. Ding dong bing bong. Ding dong bing bong. The way that we start every day.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and get ready to greet an... Oh, that's right.
Oh, there's something new.
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Okay.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule... Oh, is this the new rule that we were talking about, that was talked about, like, the previous day? Yes, it is. But right now I need to hurry up and get breakfast. How do I... No, that's not it. I'm too monnic to the cough cough. You too monnic to the cough cough? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I'm too monnic to the cough cough. Alright, student may reside within the school. Leaving the campus is unacceptable use of time. Okay. Night time is from 10 PM to 7 AM. Some areas are off limits. Alright. Go all the way to the... Alright, loading the E-handbook to non-students is strictly prohibited. The good pie is not exposed, they will graduate. Alright. Okay, I got both COVID shots. Me too. And I did get a little bit sick. But yeah. Worth it. You get vaccinated. Everyone should get vaccinated, I think. The net roller, there's definitely less of it left than there was at the start. Okay. The same notepad from before. I can't think of anything I need right now. Okay. What's this? There's anything remarkable noteworthy by the trash can. I will have you know. Leave the area? Yeah. Let's just leave. Alright, let's go. I can't hear myself think. Holy shit, this is too loud. Anyway. A moon. Brilliant. As always, you leave me very confused. But yeah, the one I got, the shot I got was my second dose, so.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. I got vaccinated to super vaccinated bros. Wait, can we say that? I got vaccinated to super vaccinated bros. What? Yeah, you can say that. I'm sure. I don't understand what you're saying, but you can say it. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting on Bayaka and Taka. Bayaka's not surprised, but Taka's not here yet. Oh no! Imagine trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient. You're referencing the Shitty Kids show on YouTube. Really? I have no idea. I have no idea what he's talking about. Am I like, you know, not? Yeah. What's it called? Am I not up to date on my memes? I usually am pretty good with that, but apparently it looks like apparently I have been, you know, behind. Oh, you get copy strike from Nintendo? Oh man, I do hope not. I remember back in the day when they used to, like, you know, throw copyright strikes, like it was like candy, just like throwing it into everyone's faces. And unlike candy, it was pretty unbearable. I don't mind anything, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
Hey, how the hell is that a problem? Hey, would you make me some tea? Aw? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
A roundish figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. And also, I'm not making a weapon still that shitty... What? Also, I'm not making a weapon still that shitty kids show. Yeah, I'm not caught up with this meme, so I have no idea what you're talking about. But you do you, man. I appreciate you. That's your reason? I can tell because I was about to make a rant video on how shitty that channel is. They got a letter from Nintendo. So are we were talking about a channel that made some shitty memes, and now they're like getting dunked on by Nintendo. Is that what we're talking about right now? That's your reason? Referencing. You're referencing to a guy that got dunked on by Nintendo because he made memes about... Oh, I say make memes about, but I'm pretty sure he probably did something more than just make memes about them, right? Feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh,
Okay. Don't do it, man. Don't be a bitch. It was a channel about puppets. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifmy skulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later. Thank you for waiting. It's already been an hour? Oh shit, it's already been an hour. Holy crap. The hell? Hifmy reappeared with a tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. Could have made tea for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense
I
way.
emphatically decline. You're not my type of... Wait a sec. So, Celeste is your type then? He just like admitted that Celeste was his type. Though, if you recall the last episode of this game, he declared that only 2D characters are his type. So what is it? 3D characters or 2D? He's not making much sense. All about the law of causality, basic instinct, act and react. Okay. Good. Wait, wasn't it called SML? No idea. No idea. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the tea delicately in her hand.
Oh.
To the side. Threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my white little rabbit? Really hate SML the show. It's cringe and the people behind it sound like terrible people. SML? What does SML stand for? I hate this kind of tea. Don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine you're in a coffee shop. It's any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. They ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine I replied, oh yes, I like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? It is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. Fragrance is just overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. What the fuck is she? I need to go to the toilet. What the fuck is she talking about? Super Mario Logan. And also they're using plushies, but yeah. I'm just gonna let you guys talk it out. I don't understand what's going on, and no one's explaining it to me, so I'm just gonna continue with the stream. Just, you know, occasionally glance out and acknowledge what's happening in my chat, because I feel like I'm completely out of the loop of what you guys are talking about. Mere condiment. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Whenever looking for a cafe. Also, there was someone in the toilet, so I haven't been. I still need to go. Which is like his first channel. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot not acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. Well, then make it yourself, you damn bastard. Then make the tea yourself! Describe our shared reaction to what we just heard. I had to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it could be a bit of a hassle. Even if in cafes offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. Isn't that what milk tea is, though? Milk tea is just, you know, tea and milk. Wait. Alright, now I'm fucking curious. Here we go. What is better, tea or milk? What is milk tea? Milk. Alright. What is milk tea? It's any drink you drink with milk added. Seriously? Doesn't all tea have milk in it? Does can I put my balls in your jaw? Yeah, that's a bit of a dead meme at the moment, isn't it? Alternative bubble tea. Temperature hot or cold? Main ingredient black tea. Wait, isn't milk tea just tea? Just with milk? Why call it just? Why can't you just call it tea? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well...
We actually don't have a menu. It's just me.
You little bitch!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
What? Your little piggy will bring it at, Oh no, the table's broken. You said the meme wrong. What meme? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys talking about anymore. I do so love cohesion.
Huh?
Like, a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. You totally went psycho there. Neither was something more to her when I first met her. I would hate to have her as my enemy. Or my friend. Or my anything, actually. I just hate to have her around. Seriously, she's one scary chick. Yeah, there's more... 9... What's 9 plus 10? 21, you're stupid. Whoop. The dining halls flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... Bad news, everyone. There is mystery afoot.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? Seems Bayakua refuses to leave his room. Stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I'm not gay, Greg. I don't want to punch hard. You two have always been at each other's throats for no reason. I don't understand it.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that? Didn't say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that meant. Might be a good idea if we all split up and go and look for him.
Listen to me!
Oh, I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one up everyone. Hey, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm gonna keep hammering on that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. Then the rest of us will go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Okay, I feel like you're acting sus. Wow. How damn bad are you supposed to be like this? What? I don't understand. ... Hey, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to check on the second floor of the school again. Who is Byakuya? Why should I care? Who's Byakuya again? Oh, it's him! Oh, I don't really care. He can die. Okay, do it! I will scam you. No! Don't do it! do it. Your computer has... your computer has virus? I'll never not laugh at that. That's like one of the funniest memes. It's a dead meme, but Celeste, aren't you gonna help with the Byakuya? I've not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me,
My thirst is satisfied. I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate me to move faster. Oh, okay. But aren't you kind of being selfish? Your mobile has virus? Your mobile has virus? Alright. How about you? What's going on? Well, nobody's seen Bayeka this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
That's not good at all.
However,
But this little piggy needs to have a holy edict to deliver proper milk tea to my master. If bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul. I can use dad memes about Indians because I'm mostly Indian. Joke's on you, you're down bad. Down bad for what? What? Oh, okay. Good luck with that. If he's created some creepy alternative reality for himself. That is What happened? What happened? Wasn't this the same person? All right. I really need to go. I'm gonna check if that person's out. Okay. Did the chat do anything to you guys? I hope the chat didn't like turn you guys evil or anything like that. Okay. How the fuck? He's down bad because he thinks I'm going to fall for this. Who? Just gonna let you time to think about what you did. I know you want to punch. What's wrong with you guys? Anyway, I'm gonna keep going on, and you guys just I don't know, do whatever. If he's created some alternative, yeah. I just want to know what the hell happened. Like before, he was like only 2D, only 2D women will satisfy me, and now he's like simping over this very clearly 3D woman. It doesn't make much sense. Is he hidden in here? Okay, not that there was anything wrong. Okay. The girls would go crazy if this was filled with cupcakes. I would go crazy too. I love cupcakes. Who doesn't like cupcakes, honestly? Leave the area, yes. Alright, let's go find a body. Let's find a body. Let's find a body. Kyoko. Kiyotaka. Akado. Oh, so they switched around the nameplates again. Sayaka. Don't want budge. It must be locked. Oh, looks like no one's gonna get in there anytime soon. Hey, Hannah, any luck? That's no use. I keep banging on this door and nothing. Come on already, open up. Careful, you're gonna bust down the whole door hitting it that hard. That makes you stupid bad. And now it's time for some payback. Payback for what? Alright. Relax. This is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Sakura's really awesome, you know. If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds. I see. But she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. Been knocking long enough. I think I'll say for sure he's not here. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him.
yeah.
Okay, good luck. I really want to punch hard. Alright, this is not a good meme. You guys, stop. Stop that now. I'm too big brain to fool away your tricks. I said I, meaning you want to be punch or scam yourself. Yeah, I already want to punch you. Well, why do you want to punch yourself, by the way? Hey, Otoko. Hang out with Hina, huh?
What's your problem?
Well, you got a problem with that? No. Something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. You got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. Guess everyone has a softer side. I'm with this sports idiot. I mean, something does happen, I'm sure she'll jump in without thinking and take the fall. Huh? What?
What the heck?
Well, you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. I mean, I think you're the awful person here. You're like, yeah, she'll take the fall for me. Get lost, you stray cat. Why is she so big? Why is she so large? I don't get it. Alright. Let's go check the bathrooms. Because that's where I would hide all the bodies. Oh, it seems like he's already here. Why are you doing the bathroom here, huh? Huh? Oh, well...
According to the spirits...
and you had a bathroom emergency and couldn't make it to breakfast.
Well?
No
way.
I was totally wrong. Swim and miss. 3 strikes and I'm out. Yeah, but Yeka doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have problems like that. Well, everyone has... He's a human, right? Obviously he'll have, like... You know, if he eats something wrong, he's obviously gonna have, like, bowel problems. He's not, like, fucking... You know... Some Super Saiyan... ultimate life form that will never get bowel problems. He's human, just like you and me. Nobody likes you, you're adopted. What's wrong with being adopted? Got something against adopted people? Yeah, obviously can't go in. Nobody ever said... No one ever like it. Jesus. Alright, man. Please. Calm yourself, or I'm gonna have to time you out. Alright? I'm gonna have to bring in the punishments if you guys keep going on. Yeah. Well, I've given him a warning. If he continues, time out. That goes the same for you too, anime dude. Both of you. Cancel this. I'm hashtag cancel culturing you guys now. Oh, and what the hell is all this? There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Fine, good. What's this? This is the fridge Sayaka mentioned? Stuff tied with food and drinks. There's of course the camera here, and there's obviously him. Aha! I see you come to search this area as well, Mikado. But you were one step too late. I've already finished my investigation. There's no trace of Byakuya here.
You hear me?
An army marches on its stomach, as they say.
In other words...
So I thought he would come here to have his fill. Must all eat. Eat until there's nothing left to eat.
You understand?
Anyway, now it's not time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. I think he just came here because he was hungry. Gonna do one more meme? No. If it was exactly... What even is that? Well, if it was the same meme as you're doing before, then no. But if it's a different, like, you know, cool... If it's a cool meme that isn't based on, like, you know, insulting anyone, then sure. But, you know... If you do a wrong step, I'm gonna time you out. It's a bunch of magazines. One called The Lovely Ladies of Earth. So, yeah. You have to ask yourself. Mom, am I adopted? Yeah, OHS. Nothing's wrong about being adopted. Okay. I guess that's not assaulting anyone, but still pretty, it's kinda off. I won't time you out. Not right now, at least. Filled with what they refer to as world-class beauties. Oh, and guess who's on the front cover? The person that's currently decomposing. So hanging out to dry. Whereas Hiffy has come by and stolen it or something. Well, that's slander. Anyway, I'm surprised that one swimsuit has been here the whole time. but it's funny. Don't think so, but no. Alright. If I break it, is there nothing else? I want to find where all these coins are. Is there one of these? One of these? There could be something in these washing machines. Oh, there is. Yeah, what was different about this? I don't know. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Alright, what about here? I guess I can drink as much as we want. Maybe it's totally all you can drink. Wait. It doesn't seem to take any money, so I guess we can drink as much as we want. Even if it's totally all you can drink. Okay. That's not. Don't get yourself into this. What, you guys? You guys, I'm warning you. It seems like you guys are gonna start again. I can feel it in my bones. Anyway, Mondo Owada.
Yo.
How's it going? You found him? No.
Hey, come on.
Shit, man, where the hell did he go? Got his head stuck so far up his ass. Who knows what's going on with him? Figured he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
Where are you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
I'm spending all night riding a hog. Why don't you into your face? It's nothing better than a morning dip. Hot water loosens you up a bit, and the heart of your soul gets your heart and bloody pumping. I follow Americans. I'm slowly getting corrupted by this corruption. So please, his convention is so great. Do this as a magic gun. I mean, you can know whatever you want, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You kind of. I would love it if you would. I don't know. Talk to the way that I can understand. I may be too stupid, but that's neither here nor there.
What?
Sure, I'll take your word for all that. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Fucking nerd.
Hell yeah.
Guys gotta expose them to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. I mean, it's not like you've been riding a hog here in school, right? Yeah, you can't really ride indoors. I guess he's really not here. I got misgendered while streaming a few months ago because my YouTuber avatar, lol. Really? One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Yeah, especially like a lot of VTuber. Let's look into the bath itself. Ooh, it looks really cozy in here. I would definitely like this to be my bathhouse. Is this a mixed bath, or is this like? I don't think this is a mixed bath, right? They call my boy. Yes. I don't understand, guys. I do not understand. That's where the canteen is. We've already been there, so let's keep going. Mondo's hair looked like corn, lol. Well, you better not say that to him, because people like him really take issue if you. It's like, you know, the JoJo character. If you insult his hair, Josuke. Hey, Josuke. If you insult his hair, I don't watch JoJo. Well, you're getting a ban now. Kidding. You don't watch JoJo? Ban. Hey, that's hair racist. Why is that hair racist? It ain't like, I mean, the guy, he races. But his hair don't race, so how can it be a racist? What's in here? Nothing in here anymore. I can't help but think about the creepy DVD. Yeah. And how, like, people are still, leave the area, yes. You're a big shot now. A big shot. You can't be a hair racist, but you can be a me hairsis. Hairsis? I don't even know her. That was bad. Not only was that bad, it wasn't even good in my head, but I said it anyway. That's how you know you're you're being possessed by an evil demon. Alright, so there is going to be a body, thrown in one of these bathrooms. I can't tap properly. Rip. If indeed. Oh, is there a murder in the gym? I don't think so. Alright. But doesn't hurt to check, To the right, look to the left. Nobody's here. Okay. Try the locker room. No hints! No hints! I was gonna get there eventually. Oh, hello.
Hey.
You thought to come here too? Well, this is the only place I haven't checked. Can you watch the old Sponge? Maybe. Huh?
So...
You think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday. You probably guess where he is right now, right? What was Byakuya interested in then? In the library. Is F and F1? I don't know. Let me check the bathrooms first. Bye. Okay, bye. I hate it when people do that, but I when they just say one word like bye. Like I don't know. I find it awkward to reply to that. Like, oh, goodbye, I guess. Also makes me feel like you're angry with me, like for some reason. I don't know. I could be just my own take on it, but whenever someone just gives me one word replies or one goodbye, change the word. My final message. Goodbye. Hey Chiro. Oh, hey Mikado. But did you find Bayeko?
I'm sorry.
I didn't see him anywhere. I see.
But...
Somehow Kyoko figured out where he might be. Huh? Kyoko's so amazing. She's cool, she's smart, and she seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure, but tough? You had to say Seki or even Hina? She doesn't even seem all that different from Chiro. Is it weird to compare them like that?
Oh.
Well, I guess she just wants me to find his body. Library. And looked inside. Cried out in sudden surprise. But Yuka! All the things I'd imagine. This definitely wasn't one of them. He's alive?! He's alive!
Hey,
what are you
doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
I'm fishing?
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no!
Oh, sorry. So offensive. Reading a book. I am offended.
What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
The society that we're in? We live in a society. You have to behave by the society's rules.
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Yeah, exactly.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
No. I mean, that's just what you get for... Robbie's book shut. So he stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started shoving up one after the other.
You!
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. How did you get that coffee? Yeah, maybe he made it he must have made it before, right? And brought it up with him. But then, how did no one see him? The heck you doing here, man? You were very concerned. We had no reason to be. Just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before. But it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
Wait, well, what are you reading? A mystery novel.
well...
Wait, so you're just gonna use what you're learning there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah! It is something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? I decided to fight, of course. I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will totally be boring, right? Not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-attention activity. Are we talking about murder? Are we talking about the same thing? He's like talking about it as if it's like, you know, a fucking hockey game. Like, oh yes, let's make it interesting. Sus. Well, yeah, he's acting extremely sus. Imposter. This behavior is what will give you, like, your fingers pointed at you during the trials. Whether or not you did it or not, it's not going to be, like... you are going to be, like, suspect number 1 after this. After this point. Do ultimate talents count as spoilers? Anything that I can't, like... anything that I can't deduce right at this point are spoilers. So anything in the future that I cannot deduce right now are spoilers. If that makes sense. So, you know, if it hasn't happened, or if I can't deduce it myself, if I haven't, like, deduced it, like, out loud, then it's a spoiler. I count that as a spoiler. If you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. Words sent a chill down my spine. There's an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Where's his deranged killing game?
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean game? That's fucked up! But it is a game. A game of life or death. But you can only have one winner. So there is to it. He is right. It is a zero-sum game. Celeste, you're just fucking being bumped up to the top of the sus list, just like him. I did say Celeste. Well, maybe not Celeste. Well, I'm saying Celeste now is very sus, but I did say that the other guy, the guy with his stick up his ass and his spoon in his mouth, was very sus. But now she's also extremely sus now.
Are you okay with this?
It is part of a game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we're going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
Yeah, I mean like a kind of elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall in this category. It's already been an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been a while. Everyone must scramble to obtain something, which is limited. For you to exceed, someone else must fail. This also applies to school life. It's subjected here, in this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource that only of us can successfully become the blackened.
So, in other words,
So, this game was designed from the beginning to force us to try to defeat all the others. That cannot be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is crucial. For those who want to escape, or to disappear, there's no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? Much too fun. It's so much fun. Well, maybe you'll find how fun it is when, you know, you'll find out how fun it is when you're on the fucking receiving end of a murder, you fucking dickhead. Smile again as he spoke. Smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face to something not human. Sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility they may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. Now let's speak up the others. Exactly what I expect the Tomega heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. Simply isn't possible. What, you think you're like invulnerable? Like you're immortal or something? What?
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still cannot believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you have survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. Yeah, you won't die if you're killed. That's big brain. Keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. Again, the concept of losing does not simply exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. Considered victory his destiny, and he has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Not so, Bayeka. At least one of you seem to understand. Yeah, I understand immediately what is going on here.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, I understand with you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Oh well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You'll need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
A terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? Being friends is...
It's horrific.
Exactly. What I've been trying to say this whole time, Shiro, you're amazingly smart. And who decided that?
Huh?
Not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But...
You know,
What?
not what. I'm trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say it, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Oi! Don't treat Chiro like that, you fucking fuckhead. I'm gonna kill you myself.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize, Chiro.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, shithead, you get off bullying people like that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? You're bad pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? Unfortunate you'd waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it, you're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm! How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. A waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Some can easily poison our food. I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that, ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Then a second glance, Biyaka left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. I think it was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Yeah, because it's so fucking stupid.
But...
Was he, like, serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
What he said might necessarily be wrong. I mean, you could say sure someone won't poison. Can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toka? Well, why don't you just make your own food and don't get other people to make food for you, you fucking lazy bums?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care, even I was gone, right? Well, yeah, with your contributions. Oh. But you'll want me gone. You'll think I'm disgusting. Yeah, we all think you're disgusting and gross. Get the fuck away from me. I don't think that. Well,
I'm telling you.
you.
I want to punch Byakuya. I want to punch Toko as well. You just think you don't know that. Wait, you just think. You don't think that. Wait, you just think you don't think that. What? That makes no sense. I know some people like to play victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Oh, hey, Tucker, wait! Where's that go? Once she gets acting like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Yeah, she is, she's more than useless. She's just fucking annoying. I hate talking to her. I hate interacting with her. She's just so infuriating. She has, like, this victim mentality, and I don't like that. Well, she has more than just a victim mentality. She is, like, actively trying to make herself the victim every single, like, sentence she like, fucking says. The meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have the time to take even one day off. To get myself going. Free time! Hell yeah! Okay. No. I want... Yeah. Toko makes me mad. Toko makes everyone mad. There's no one person that is safe. From, you know, the word. Alright, I want to talk with Kyoko today. I wonder where she is. Where does it say where everyone is? That's not her. Toko's room. I don't even want to talk to her. Right. I guess we'll just go... I don't know if we can go to the people's rooms. I feel like they might think that's a little bit sus. They may think it's a little sus if I went to people's rooms. So let's not do that. Let's just keep going. Is anyone in here? I don't believe there's no one here. I hate Toko's character. It's very... well, let's just say... dumb. I don't know anyone who would think that way. But, you know... this is supposed to be for... this is a school of, like... quote-unquote off gifted people. So it's not too out of the question for one of these gifted people to be, like, mentally unstable. I think that's completely reasonable. Okay. Toko is a carrot, yes, I'm using the K word. I think that's reasonable. It makes everything about her. Ah, class 2B. 75%. Okay. I don't think there's like some things I haven't discovered about this place yet, so I'm gonna... Sleeping baby is quiet. Is there nothing here? I don't think there's anything here. I'll check out the windows anyway. This should be red second floors. The windows have been same metal plate covering them. Nice! Got 99. What about this? That's a shame. I want like one. I want 100. Does something happen if you get like 100? Like in Mario, when you get 100 coins, you get like a 1-up. Do I get a 1-up if I get 100 coins, or fake coins, as they say? Let's look around here. I know there's bastards in here. Yeah. No reason why I would want to talk with him. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, it's so dusty, I don't even think anyone would be bothered to clean. Yay, I got 100! Nothing happened. Okay. There is a cable here. Connect to the... but where would you get something like this in the school? Oh, and there's also a thing here. Hey, you. Oh? Can't concentrate with you. Kindly leave. Why should I? Well, you saying that kind of makes me want to like not leave. On top of that, does it come back? Nice! 101. Just says many Dalmatians as they want. This has got to be another. Okay. Totally dusty. Same as all the other places. Yeah, sure. I don't think there's anything there. So we go over here. Mudokuma is the worst judge. Well, I think he's the best judge, isn't he? Because he knows all the facts. I mean, he was like, you know, completely. I mean, he doesn't really do anything as judge. He just kind of goats people, I guess. Okay. All right, let's talk to Kyoko. Whew. I have to put all my energy into watching out for my. I don't have time to watch. Yeah, let's spend some time with Kyoko.
Correct.
Want to spend some time with me?
However...
But I don't have anything to say. Are you okay with that? But yes. Spend some time with Kyoko in science. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. I have nothing to give, though. Really no. Dot. Are you scared, Mikado? Huh?
Hey.
Being trapped in a place like this? I mean, yeah, who wouldn't be? It doesn't help. Who? Of course I'm scared. Being trapped in this insane school.
Correct.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
So...
Here is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear.
Whew.
Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. What about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
Wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. When Akuma knows everything, why not just execute the person? Because that violates the reason why he's got everyone to kill each other in the first place. He wants people to, like, you know, investigate the murders and, you know, for there to be drama. He's not there for justice. He's there for, like, you know, he just like in, like, I mean, not in a regular trial, because obviously the judge doesn't know everything in a regular trial, but you know, the jury gives the verdict, and then the judge handles the conviction. Pretty sure that's how it goes in, like, criminal justice systems, but I may be wrong. You hide, huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. What do you mean?
So...
I'm afraid of what you might lose, right? Did Abba just assume Monokuma's gender? What did I say? I don't remember, but I assume it's a he, even though it's a robot, which doesn't really have a gender. It has a male voice, and it's a robot. Okay. So I guess it could be a she. Maybe he wants to be a she. Well then, that's fine. I'll admit my fault, and I'll you know, correct myself to she. But I don't have that information at the moment.
Correct.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. Maybe she wants to be a he. Well, yeah, exactly. So there's nothing that I can do until I know further information. I just have to assume, based on what I know to be true. I can't base my thoughts on things that I don't know, you know? I'm sorry. I don't understand. I know. Didn't bother answering any further. She just turned in. Well, it's obvious what she's talking about. She's talking about the video. Obviously, Google said male. All right. Well then, that's pronouns I'll be using. It doesn't really matter because he's a robot, right? I mean, robots don't really have genders, but apparently so. Goodbye. That she was gone. Or we're just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Echo's report card has been updated. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! We're all done. I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay. What time is it? Oh, still day. There's still plenty of time left. Oh, that's it. Alright, so I got 2 more chances to, like, talk with people. Maybe I should stop talking with only females. Maybe I should talk with a male. Being very, very sexist with my, my approaching. So let's talk with the male this time. Like, oh yeah, let's talk to Leon. Leon's dead! Okay, well, I guess we can't. I remember. Oh yeah, and she's dead too. Wait, I just noticed a lot of these people are female. Wait, how many males are there? This is me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 15. Wait a sec. Why is there only there's majority female? 7. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, of course, Churro. The 7. 7 out of 15. Churro is a male. Yeah. Wait. So that's basically half then. Okay. Who do I want to talk with though? Hirataka? Alright. Sun Tzu, right? He said, first thing, you should always keep your friends close. But you should keep your enemies even closer. And the reason why is because you want to make sure, you know. Oh, Chiro's. Alright, I need to check up on these 2. Chiro's in the laundry. With the. Actually, he did say he wasn't gonna ever hurt like a woman and a girl. So, you know, Chiro should be fine. Even though we know that, you know, not a woman, he's a man, but whatever. He doesn't know that. 8 if you count Leon. Wait, I thought I already counted him. Okay. Let me do a recount. I think I counted the Echo. That too. Report card. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so it is 8. It's 6. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, I just miscounted. So it is 8. Wait. Oh yeah, 8. There is 8. Because the males are counted first and goes to 7. Yeah, it's 8. So there's more. What's 15 divided by 2? .5. So there's more males than females. Alright. That's interesting. I think I know exactly where this guy is. I'm not sure if he'll like actually spend time with me, but we'll have to see. Maybe he'll teach me ways of being like a snobbish little bastard. Who knows though? Who knows? There's no one here. I do think he will be exactly where he was before, in the library. In the library. He probably will just shoo me away though. Yek is the ultimate affluent progeny. And he's a pain in the ass, but I have to talk with him because, you know, I need to know my enemy. You know, Sun Tzu. Art of War. Know your enemy, to know yourself. And know yourself. And you'll win 1,000 battles. And let's talk with this bastard. Now it's not. Alright, so I can't talk with them anyway. Alright, we'll talk with another person. report card. Yeah. I guess we can talk. Alright, the other person I want to talk with is Kia, but I don't know. I don't think these two will ever be a problem. So, Mondo. Yeah, attack him. Alright. Map. So that's him. We'll just go back. I will claim Bayaka boss is so damn funny for some reason. Bayaka. Well, I don't call people bosses for no reason. You know? They have to really pee me off for me to do that. Wonder. Is there anyone here? Oh wait, no, I already discovered that there was nobody here. Alright. Ow. Ouch. Alright, is anyone here? Why would anyone be why would anyone like want to be here? This is so oh, what's here? Mailbox. Nothing inside, apparently. Okay. Leave the area. Yes, leave the area. There's the store right here. Let me just check. Where are all these coins? They're apparently supposed to be everywhere, but I haven't been able to see even just one. Oh. I thought this was on the other opposite side. Yeah, leave. Okay. I hate the way that it spawns me when I leave these rooms. It's like disorientating, kind of. Yeah, I'll get over it probably. Doesn't seem to be anything here either. Let me just check. Nothing here. Leave the area, yes. We trying to find a coin, but I haven't been able to find any. Okay, let's just leave. Let's just be gone from this mortal realm. This is not where we are supposed to go. Whoopsie daisy. Yes. Okay. Leave this mortal realm and go to the next. I like how this area is pink as well. This is like right outside the headmaster's room. Well, not the headmaster's room specifically, but... Potato, potato. Oh, sorry, you keep thinking that this is a coin, but it's not. It's wait, little pen is still lying there. Absolutely have no desire to look at it again. I do, though. I have a desire. I would really like it if you would just take a look at it for me again. I guess I'll never ever do it. I think it's a joke, but the whole time he was in the game. Yeah, especially when he wouldn't allow me to go into his private room. Like, what a jerk. Nah, I mean, he killed someone, so obviously he was a jerk. Like, what belongs to us now? Secret Beauty. Who is Secret Beauty? Stupid, 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 stupid! Baka, baka. Spare Hotel. Let's go. Yeah, he was a bit odd, wasn't he? He was a bit odd. Hey. I did not like his tone either. Well, I could spend some time with AO. That would be pretty nice. That sounds pretty nice. Yeah, for sure. Near the kitchen, yeah. I feel like stupid. I feel like AO is probably gonna be the next one to die, so maybe it's a good time. Maybe it's the best time to like talk with her. I don't know why, but I feel like she's going to die. Might as well spend some time with her. He is not the will to win. Everybody has that. It's the will to prepare to win. That's the important.
Yeah.
That's a quote from a baseball coach, Bobby Knight.
Okay.
It's like, we have to work hard, you know?
Okay.
I'm still going to pull for a quick dip. You should come with me. Alright. I went for a swim with Hina. Hina and I grew a little closer today. And I got a little bit more buffer! That's what happens when you exercise. I don't have a present.
Hmm.
Oh man, oh man. What's up?
Okay.
Getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it up. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to stand a chance anyway.
That's right.
Really? I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You seem so excited here.
What's your deal?
Hey, you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed.
Hmm.
Really? What's with that face? You used to know this one guy. He was always like, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz? What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. If you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. Wow, you did something like that and didn't get sick? I did stuff like that and I didn't get sick because I love the cold. True story too. And I still do it, even to this day.
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. Well, that's not true. But, okay. I guess I'm just weak then. You're really dedicated. Winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh?
Hmm.
Like, are you the type that gets sick really easily? Actually, yeah. See? You're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. Oh, what kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. Just strip down to your waist, then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it,
Huh?
what do I call it again? Why do you keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin? Look at it. Yoga? Bamboo beatdown. Towel treatment? Sounds like yoga. Maybe? Is that like yoga? I know nothing like that. That's too short too. Simple.
Okay.
It's pretty great though. Then if you become a master, you can breathe fire and make your body all stretchy. That's not true, but that's limited to like video games and stuff. I want to keep helping stripping down and rubbing across. That's alright. Bamboo towel treatment. Like a towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god, that's it. What the hell is towel treatment? I've never heard of that. I've heard of yoga, but I've never heard of this towel treatment stuff. I love going out of my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind in my skin, and like flashing everyone outside. Okay. God, it feels amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down. Wait, so you went on your balcony and stripped down? You were okay with that? Did you give it a try? You haven't got your health. You haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something. Gina's report card has been updated based on the experience with her. And it will just say, she's a bit of a perf. The number of skill points have increased. Look at you go. Introduced to you a unique sickness prevention method. Come back to my room. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime already? I've only met 2 people. What the hell? Okay. Well, I've only talked to 2 people. Ding bong, ding.
This is as soon the
Okay.
doors to the
Yeah, I already know the sitch. Another day gone, but even though today's over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? Well, until everyone's dead, or like, worse. All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Okay. I need to go to the toilet. After this though. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom.
Looking
At
bathroom.
myself in the mirror.
Okay. And what? Bing bong. Okay. I just noticed I haven't actually had my character hasn't had a shower in like
Good
forever.
morning,
Hey, everyone.
Get ready.
Okay. Chapter 2. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. Okay. I'll let myself turn away from Sayaka's death for myself. Okay. The bathroom will forever. Alright, wait a second. Will forever haunt him.
But before I go into that, stupid. Alright, hopefully the chair didn't like threaten your life while I was away. I know my chair often does that, but yeah. Hopefully this time it's all Gucci. Leave the area. Yes. Alright, let's go. Hopefully no one has murdered anyone. Hopefully you get at least one more day of peace and quiet. Before someone dies. Prophet Ale likes donuts. So do I. Who doesn't like donuts? I went to the breakfast meeting, same as always, but... Anyone? Everyone feels a little small. Bayaka and Toka stormed off yesterday, and it wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today. Interesting. Even the table looks bigger, somehow. I assume that is because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining. Yes. With 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kind of empty. Still, I know Bieka's whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toka?
You're serious?
Oh no, she's super annoying. How can you be so cold? You're like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No, rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet.
Shit.
Anyway, Bieka's the real problem. Don't keep an eye on him. He might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes.
Huh?
Got no choice. Get some rope. I'm gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. That's going a little overboard.
Count on it!
He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns a loose cannon. Well, that's exactly what he's gonna kill someone if you don't do something about it, probably. But bad for Apple Babble, he doesn't know what a pizza roll is. Well, yeah, I've never had a pizza roll before, so I don't know. It's just like when we were kids, and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? You gotta use the rope to do a tug of war or something, idiot?
It can't be.
I'm not an idiot.
You!
You're an idiot.
Damn you!
Who you're calling stupid? ... Oh, thank God Chiro is safe. Oh, what's wrong, Chiro? You don't look so great.
Aww.
Oh, I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Huh? Self-loathing? Well, after what Ryukiya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous. I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mundo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who can't fight back.
Aww.
I hate how weak I... Don't worry, Chiro. I will defend you. I will be your knight in armor. I see. The Mundo made you depressed.
What?
What? How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I was trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak enemy, right? ... Are you crying? Because you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. Don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore. Really? Not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man.
Huh?
A promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said, a man always keeps his promises. That's why he left me. Left you? I want to punch Mundo. Yeah, my brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I want to make all you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, so you can trust me when I make that promise. So you don't gotta cry anymore. Okay.
Thank you.
Aw, look, that's what we all wanted to see. The smile. I want to punch my... I don't think... There's like not a lot of people that you don't want to punch in this game, right? Yeah, sure.
But
That's not like... I have to get stronger. I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good. So don't stress out too much about having it to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime. But then Miss Fishy would get smashed into 1,000,000 pieces!
Just a second.
Shut up, you.
You know?
Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. Aww. Look at she just gotten some life back. Good to say. And if we keep helping each other like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. And someday, I'm sure. Everyone's gonna grow old. And, still, our biggest concern right now, the other two, who never showed up to breakfast. What I do to try and understand those two better. Anyway, what should I do today? Free time! Excellent. Let's go out. Leave the area, yes! Okay. What is in all these other places? What card? Oh no, map. That's where I wanna... Alright, so there's you... and Telko's room. I do want to know a little bit about her, but she's so fucking annoying. I don't really want to know anything about her. I should probably... I don't know who I want to really talk to, really. Wait, who did I talk to last time? It was, Telko was very annoying. I wonder. Telko... I'm gonna regret this, but let's see if we can actually talk with her. Where's the doorbell? Well, you don't have to pay attention to me. Oh, I can actually spend some time with her. I wonder, will this make her less of a bastard to deal with if, you know, if we actually, you know, took the time to understand her? I'm just gonna say, just to do whatever you want. No, Telko. Oh god, no, we grew a little closer. Now she's like, now I see you well, little man. I wanna... God. Yeah, she has plans for me now. I really don't have anything. ... Anyway, does she want to say something? Not saying anything. ... Let's just try to start it. Telko? What, you want to talk with me? Well, I can't stop. You used to talk already. Is she a tsundere? Seems like it. Okay, sure, but what should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know. We're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. Huh? Well, what did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? Yeah, yes, we're gonna be nice friends. What do you mean friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. What happened?
Anyway.
You don't really care about me. You want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine then, tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. Give a crap, you should at least know that. Was it romance, right? Romance, of course. Oh, You actually knew? Yeah! I know that. I remember. I got a big brain. Haha, big brain time. Let's go. The biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit with the fisherman shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? Yeah, that's how I remember, because, you know, sexy fishermen. Sexy, sexy fishermen. That's exactly what I want to see. How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. And she ran off. Beaming like a banshee. Not really sure. Does she hate me now? Yoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You've just unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. I don't understand. Why did I learn vocabulary through that? She didn't teach me anything. Well done. I headed back from here for a little while. She taught me vocabulary? I want to see this. This her report card was like updated too. No. Right. Okay. No. Here we go. Here we go. I'm also wondering, romance is my area of expertise. Makoto's straightforward nature is frankly blinding. Skills, vocabulary. What does vocabulary mean? I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. Toko is the worst character. Possibly, yeah. Wait, didn't you say before that Sayaka is like the worst character? I remember you saying that Sayaka is like... At least you said Sayaka was like very bland. I thought you said Sayaka was the worst character, right? What is it? I changed my mind! I see. Very important to change your mind. Okay, Yoko's room. Yoko's room. Boys' bathroom. Laundry. Okay. I think it's important. Go. I desperately, you know what? I'm gonna talk with Shiro. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I talk to Shiro? I also wonder if he learned more if he talked with the same person. Though talking with Mundo sounds like a good idea. Go with Shiro again. Why not? I talk with someone unpleasant, so I'm gonna talk with someone who is pleasant. I'll balance it out. What's wrong? Do you need something? Sure. Yeah, sure. You wanna sit down and talk for a while? No time to talk with Shiro. Here and I grew a little closer today. Did I give Shiro? Not really. I have no presents to give! Oh, so that's it. Okay, so I'll probably waste the time. I'm feeling long. Better get something to eat before it's nighttime. Oh no, something happened. Area. Uh-oh. Oh no! This is a red flag! There's no way that this is gonna be like an ordinary night. I want to get something to eat. And now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually no, I guess I'm already roped in.
Listen to me!
Hey Makoto, perfect timing! Oh, what's going on?
Hey, damn it!
I have a favor to ask. Favor? I have a bad feeling about this.
Listen to me!
Must offer you full cooperation.
Hey, damn it!
Okay. You gotta be our witness. Witness to what?
What?
This guy's been talking shit about me since day one. Calling me a coward and shit like that.
You're corrupt!
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems.
You!
That's why you can't do what society asks of you. Why you walked around dressed like that.
Huh?
The fuck you say? You don't know shit.
You hear me?
Okay, but you're such a coward, you don't even realize it.
Damn you!
So what? You're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it!
I know I am.
You wanna fight?
Alright, let's throw down. Prove what I got. Prove you got what I don't got.
You hear me?
I accept your challenge.
What?
So that's what's happening, Makati. You gotta be our witness. You gotta throw down? You're not gonna like start punching each other, are you?
Hey,
The bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? The sauna inside. In the anime, I think they're brothers. Oh,
I see!
I see. A simple endurance contest, is it?
Got it!
You gotta see, you can stay in the sauna longest, am I right?
piece of shit!
Goddamn straight. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this stupid challenge with them. You guys really gonna go through with this?
Stop fucking around!
Shit, yeah.
You!
He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyway. People like him are without exception all talk. Okay.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Hey, let's make things interesting. We don't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting.
You son of a bitch!
We're gonna battle with our clothes on.
Ridiculous!
It's idiotic. Suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, you afraid? You are going to regret this. Okay.
Stop fucking around!
Shut up and let's do it. Okay.
Hey, Mondo,
Wait, what if you don't have your clothes?
What, asshole?
you can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
I don't. Look how like chiseled that guy's like chest is. Man, he is fucking ripped.
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
I don't think that's
You
true.
don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
I don't understand what this is supposed to prove. Like, one of them, like, like, they could actually legit die if they spend too much time in a sauna, I think. Probably. Are they? Okay. I'd put my concern aside. A few minutes pass, and then a few dozen minutes, then an hour. An hour?
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Oh, so can't you?
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
If you're feeling kind of cold, that means you're in a sauna, so that means you're probably gonna like die.
That's probably not good.
Guys, I know you probably want to prove up being a badass as you are, but do you think you've done enough?
Shut up!
Yeah, I just can't win. They're both gonna die. No.
As such, it's soon the door.
No, we can't have our midnight snack.
Sweet dreams.
Well, hey, did you hear that? Another time, how about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie.
Actually, there is. Especially in chess and other games like that. But, of course, doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, no midnight snack. It's such a shame. Like, what the fuck?
Or you lose. That's the only thing that matters.
I mean, your life matters too. I mean, you guys have been there for a while.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
What's wrong with these two people? Do they not see how dangerous this is getting? Anyway, they're like macho men. That's the gates of hell. That's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, you guys.
Oh.
Yeah? Better crawl back to your room. I'll let you know how it went. In the morning, then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning, you fall down in front of me, down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk, something coming to someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at you. Okay, well, good night then. I really hope those two don't overdo it, but I'm sure. To the death? No, sure, they won't go that far. Yeah, better not check on them. This time they slowly succumb to my sleep. Well, yeah. The next morning we find both of them dead. If fate does exist, does that mean your future's inside the moment you're born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
That's a point. Yeah. Dong, bing, bong. Alright, time to check up on them. Okay.
Good morning.
Alright. Exactly the same thing as always. Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taiko survived. Right about this, I'm hurried over to the dining hall more quickly than usual, and when I entered... What are you talking about, bro? Oh, what are you talking about, bro? What the?
Yo.
Hey, Mikado. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday. Huh? Are they friends now? Been like this all the morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. Feels gross.
What?
Feels gross. Hell no, it feels great more like. Feels like sexual harassment somehow. Okay, that's weird. Get a bro. A girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman could never understand.
Ain't that
Sex.
right?
That's a little bit sexist, but okay. What you just said, bro? Bro, that was cool as shit. I should get a tattoo of it. You won't be able to get a tattoo here, I don't think.
Without a doubt.
Oh, bro, your bro's a different. Give me 11 minutes. So, who won the contest?
Piece of shit!
Who gives a shit?
Got it.
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. What matters is that we both took part in it together. It's completely different to what you guys were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Not like what I'm used to with girls. Yeah, for real. All throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taiko's overpowering brotherhood. Well, no, it was pretty unfortunate. It was a pretty how unfortunate. Well, I didn't expect that to happen, but, you know, whatever. What should I do today? Ding dong! What could that be? Oh, it's you! Why are you here? Taco, what's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying? No, of course not. Well, I already know I'm annoying. I came with knowing that. Okay. Wait, you know you're annoying? And yet you do nothing to fix it? It's like, oh yeah, I know I'm a bit of an asshole. Then why don't you fix it? Anyway. You're not annoying. I was just wondering what was going on. I hate him. Taco is dumb AF. It's like, I don't like the type of people who are like, oh yeah, I'm a bit of an asshole. I'm a bit of like, you know, a bitch, or like, I'm a bit of a prick. Like, yeah. And what, you want other people to like just simply understand that and give you a free pass for it, for your bad behavior? If you understand, that's a problem. Fucking fix it. I mean, I don't understand people who do that type of shit. It's just, it pisses me off more than people who like reject that they're an asshole or, you know, a prick. Because, you know, At least they have like ignorance. They can claim ignorance. But people who are like, oh yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna refuse to do nothing about it. Those people annoy me the most. Anyway, what's going on? I have a favor to ask. I want you to go somewhere with me. Where is it you want to go? Well, the library. Are you looking for a book or something? Maybe just ask Biyeko. He spends all his time in the library anyway. Yeah. Did I say something wrong? You know, blabbermouth, this has to be secret. But if you want to be quiet, I'll be quiet. Then let's go to the library. Okay, I got it. The library. Jeez, why so pushy? Alright. We're gonna get killed! Yay! Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you. He actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library. Unsurprisingly, Biyeko was there by himself, absorbed in a book.
He's here. He's really here.
Yeah, where else would he be?
Okay, Makoto, go talk to him.
What?
Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kind of crazy. Alright, I guess I will go and talk with him. Taco is dumb as fuck. I don't understand what's going on. But, okay. You really focus on the book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back there? I hate to even having to look at you. Ah, so you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Of course. Now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. ... Hey, Biyeko. Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by... Wait, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by strong men? I never said that. I never said that. I don't understand. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. I don't think you don't get out. Go take a bath. You smell. Well, that's just mean. Even though she does actually need a bath, and she does actually smell, that's a bit out of line. Well, maybe not so, but I'm just trying to.
Repeat myself.
I'm just trying to like. Tell me, go now before your stench lashes onto this entire room. Okay. What was all that about? He really dug us. He really dug us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. Good, Red. Did he really upset her that much? To go that far. He must be really concerned about me. She's a masochist, isn't she? Huh? Tell me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Mikado, what do you think? Think about what? Biyeko and I would be good together? Well, no. That's what I would say. But Mikado is a bit of a beta, so he'll say, oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
That's true. There's no real way. There's no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Okay. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, so love is born. That's how love works. Okay. There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday. Bye. Young love. Whoa! Who would have ever guessed she would go fall for someone like him? That eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people in the wrong direction. Yoko's yandere? Probably. I thought she was tsundere, but now I'm thinking, yeah, she's more yandere now. All of a sudden I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. What was that? he did it. Metal Cube just came. There's still some time left there. What to do? Free time! Okay. Give the area, yeah. And now that I know talking to the same person doesn't give you any more perks than, you know, talking to different people. So might as well talk to a different person today. Who should that be? I haven't talked with Sakura Ogami, but I haven't really talked with anyone else. If he's in the same, maybe he's still in the laundry. Maybe. Mundo in the laundry. No! Oh, but I wanted to talk with this person anyway. So hang on, I'm surprised Hifumi hasn't come down and stolen anything. Alright. There's Ayo, there's Sakura Origami. Alright, let's talk with you today.
Hey.
Makoto, Actually, never mind. What do you want? Did I talk to Sakura? Yeah.
Well then.
No, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man. How about I help you bulk up a bit? Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Not really, no. I don't have anything! My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. Sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely cannot get out of. Yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I cannot say I've ever seen it as tough. All that I can see gets stronger after all. I wouldn't try to get close to anyone. Well, you kind of have to, I believe. It gives you... It's the whole, like, you know... Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer thing. You want to keep everyone as close as possible, but not, you know... You want to keep tabs on everybody. You know? And I have to keep on getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I have been fighting. Heaven set me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions, and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long they were no match for me. I mean, you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up. That transitions to the grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. Apple never gave Sakura a Russian voice. Apple never gave Sakura a Russian voice before. What do you mean? I've been doing this the entire time. I've been giving Sakura a Russian... I know she's not Russian, but I've been giving her a Russian voice because that's the only, you know, unique voice I have left. She's basically got a hand-me-down voice the entire time because I got no other voice to give her. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them all together. You end up fighting, grappling, a strong ground game. This could only be... Not mixed martial arts. What was it again? Aikido, I think it was, right? I don't know if it's mixed martial... Might be Jiu-Jitsu, but I don't know. Which one was it? I want to get this one right. I'm actually not sure about this one. I'm gonna check. What is it again? Nakatodo Negi. I'm just gonna Google it. Alright. The one time anyway, that's fine. No. Oh, I don't remember this person. Lucky... Ultimate lucky student. No. Okay. I don't like this. I might accidentally find myself in some spoilers. But I need to know the answer, so I'm just gonna Google it. Okay. Ultimate martial artist. Oh, it's martial arts. Okay. Wait, is it mixed? Wait. Wait. Okay. Oh, whatever. Give me a hint. God damn it. Luck isn't a talent. Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna have to say mixed martial arts. Fighting, grappling, a strong ground game. Guessing is gonna be a guess.
Of course.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. Alright. Good that I guessed. I don't want to be just the best at competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. Aren't you already the best?
Well.
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really?
Huh.
Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. Is there someone out there stronger than you? Not at all. Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, if the opportunity presents itself. The Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. I still can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Really real, can they really be human? Alright. Hey, look at you go. More skill points! Hooray! Headed back to my room after a little while. Nice. Now it's nighttime. Dong, bing, bong. This guy's gonna probably say exactly the same thing as always.
Ahem. This nighttime is quick. All students, please get
Wait, this
in
is
the gym immediately.
In the gym?
Emergency! Emergency!
What? Gathered in the gym? Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. Oh no, has someone like died? Leave the area. Alright, Kyoko, tell me what's up. At least you're not dead. Oh, Kyoko, did you hear the announcement just now?
Indeed.
Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
Can't imagine it's going to be good news. That's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. They can't do anything that what Monokuma tells me. Okay. Oh, I am... Where's the gym again? Like, this direction, isn't it? Alright.
Yo.
Hey man, you about to head in? Yeah, has anyone already gone ahead?
Shit.
It looks that way. I don't like it. Nothing good gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mundo? Are you sure you're okay? You went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh? It went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me.
Yo.
But you know. There at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming.
Yo.
Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym. Something unique must have happened between the two of them. Two bros sitting in the hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Well, actually, they weren't even... Wait. They weren't 5 feet apart. Maybe they are... I don't know. Got very acquainted with each other in there. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Now they're all like buddy. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. I ain't saying no more. But what I am saying, kind of curious, don't you think? They weren't 5 feet apart. And everyone knows what that means. Not like not exactly. But it might be a. Hey, Ifemi, how come you haven't gone in yet?
What?
Oh, what?
Why is that?
Miss Nick, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we should go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but you can't just ignore this. Damn it, that's true too.
I suppose.
I guess we got no choice. I have to go too. Let me check the display case. Nothing sus? Nothing sus. Yeah. Not like there's anything wrong with. Alright, Chiro's still alive, thank God. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed. What might await us this time? He certainly keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on classic TV shows smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
Something is totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up?
Huh?
Oh, well, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone. But I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
Not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come and help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of a possible rescue. Well, obviously not. We're trapped in the school. We can't see what's outside. There could be... You don't know if there's a search party or not. It could be. There could not be. It could be like a huge national search. There could not be a huge national search. You don't know. Yeah, you're saying for certain there's no outside help coming. But what proof do you have that there is none?
Well,
There is no proof going either way. That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
Strange, that's true. No way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
What?
Our police suck.
Hmm.
On the contrary. Yeah, the mastermind may just be that powerful. They take control even of the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but... don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
About last night, I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. When all of a sudden, I heard it. Fun fact, Shiro is best Dangonronpa 1 waifu, but Hayoka's the best Dangonronpa waifu. I think I heard you, not going to say what that means. Shiro / AE. Okay, he's the best dragon. I will see. I'll have to believe it when I see it, but I can't even see anyone surpassing Churro in a waifu-ness. I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. Well, what kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess? Construction site.
For serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have just been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Sound of the ocean does not sound anything like construction, I think. Hey, what? What you talking about, Taco? Who said that? It shows on how cute the waifu. Well, that's just one category of, you know, the waifu has to be like cute, but there's other criteria to also check off too. He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? How do you miss? Anyway. Or maybe a machine gun. That can hardly sound like that can kind of sound like construction in a way. Well, what are you talking about?
What?
Ah ha ha! Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret.
And?
Fine. Let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the bush, do ya? Ready to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you might have been bent a little. I'm low on energy these days. My stitching even losing all of its shine and luster. I think it's probably because of this ho-hum boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue. Well then, go read a book. Or watch a movie. I don't give a fuck. And how,
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today.
The next
I'm
Blackened
here.
hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? I said another set of videos or something. Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder?
damn it.
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. That's just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not gonna kill each other anymore.
Got it.
No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's big talk. You're very the best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. This time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing
Kyoko.
memories and secrets are
Wait a
all
sec.
contained in the envelopes I have.
Why is it two Kyokos? Wait. Koto... Wait, is there two Kyoko? That seems a bit unfair. Infamy... Yeah, it's one of everyone. Kinda. Wait. 2, 4, 6... Wait, no. There's some that is missing.
I'm going to hand them out now. So take a second.
Mongo spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. There was my name written on them. I never pulled out what was written inside. My entire body suddenly went rigid. Mikado went to bed until he was in 5th grade. Okay, who cares? Literally, who cares? Winning a bet, like, who cares? I mean, it's embarrassing. Sure. But he doesn't really, it doesn't really matter. What? How? How did you find about this? The thunder is the best Dara. Well, I'd rather my girls to be a little bit normal. But then you're like Tiger from what was it? Oh, I can't remember. Tiger from what was that show called again? I can't remember. Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then,
Extreme!
all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection of vans strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing? I don't get his angle here. If we're never going to go outside, why does that matter? You know? If we have no intention to go, like, to kill anyone, to go outside in the first place, why would it matter that, I mean, whatever. I guess some people still want to go outside, so I guess that might be a motivation for them. So that's what you meant by motivate. Yeah, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want to reveal that stuff, right? Definitely would rather people not know, but we'll never kill anyone over that.
What?
What do you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan's doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still way too connected to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you would be all the same. This is why I put so much effort into praying this next motive. Junko's execution is the best execution. Hey, did you give a spoiler? Man! Just say, wait! God damn it, man. How many times are you gonna spoil the game for me? This is like... Junko is dead? Who's Junko again? I can't remember. Wait, Leon? Only 3 people I know has died thus far. Well then, what can you do? Well then, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. The almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face. Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
Oh. Was that her name? Oh, well then that's how I spoil it then. It already happened. I don't know. It's really hard to top that. It's either that or like getting killed by baseballs for me. I don't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodge a bullet with this one. I mean, yeah, having all those secrets revealed is gonna be terribly embarrassing. That's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me!
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea!
You hear me?
Why don't we just all confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and right now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen!
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is... I don't want to hear your stupid story. Does that count as execution? I don't know if it counts, because... I guess it does, because they still get executed, but... Oh yeah, I guess it counts. Because they get executed, and execution is an execution, right? They did get executed. The other people got murdered. Well, except for, of course, Leon. Leon got executed as well. I would say, like, Sayaka got murdered rather than executed. I mean, also executed. I don't know. What? Guys, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me...
Neither do I. Not because it's unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on.
Okay,
come
just a
on.
little bit. Come on, come on!
Honestly.
As I said.
Here we go. Hey!
I said I don't want to talk about human bag of lard. Why are you not? That's not your rude finger.
Say what?
Kia? Well, you kind of agree. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. Why are you guys acting like this? If I know it's embarrassing and the darkest secrets or whatever, but come on. This is like the fucking film, the video thing all over again. If we just talked it out, no one has to die. But of course everyone's fucking stupid and they're like right up each other's asses. Well, what do you think, Chiro?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
Chiro! But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. Maybe I can talk about it later. I'll just try my best to become strong. But I can tell anyone. Don't worry, you're fine, Chiro. Even though it goes against my better, you know. I don't want to talk. You don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Everyone's that much against it. Even if my bro's the one that suggests it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, it's just a few secrets. I'm sure no one's about to kill anyone over it. I hope you're right. Secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. I wonder what type of secret that would be. Also, since no one's talking about it, obviously there's someone will kill someone over to keep it a secret, right? That's just how it goes. No one's got something like that, right? Nope. Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed is gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So you know what? Don't do anything hasty.
Well,
The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Okay. Sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but okay. It is currently nighttime.
As such, it's soon the doors. Okay then.
Let's keep going. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day. Peeing the bed isn't that embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, people pee the bed all the time. It's fine. You're asleep. It's not like you have any control over it. It'd be like, it would be embarrassing. I would say it would be embarrassing if you're like awake, you know? If you're awake and you peed the bed, that's kind of weird, Chad. You know? But, you know, if you're bloody asleep, what do you do? You're asleep. So, like, you know. Anyway.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Left anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Okay. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. Way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill for stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. For me, I was just being optimistic. Yeah, and also the different people with different secrets. And like peeing the bed, honestly, isn't really that embarrassing. Maybe there's like secrets that are worse than that. I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh, you've been convicted of murder or something awful like that. Maybe why without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. Fall asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was. Alright, someone died. Okay. Let's see who died, and then we're gonna end the episode. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. But the prevailing attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Can anyone kill someone in the heat of the moment? But surprisingly few can do it. Anyone can kill anyone in the heat of the moment. But surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. You made that choice, then to put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. That is true. This is also why there's a different, like, sentencing rule for, like, premeditated murders and murders that are, like, in the heat of the moment. And premeditated murders are all, like, almost unanimously always lead to higher penalties and higher, like, incarceration terms than, you know, heat of the moment crimes. Yeah. But preparation, resolve. Maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
They tried to make me murder someone. I know. You've been trying to do that, like, all this time. ... Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Monokuma? Wow. Nice reaction. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figure I'll let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
Your face is all blue, like someone has on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck! Something bad happened to someone. Is it? Was it? No, can't be. No, way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... Dining hall. I need to go to the dining hall. Oh no. Mikado. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Yes. Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Biyaka. You're the only ones here. Where is everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to that something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
Can't be. Has it happened again? Yeah, because no one's fucking talking to each other. Okay, that was an outburst. I'm sorry for that, but damn, it's so fucking frustrating that no one wants to talk. Hiroko like gummy bears like just like I do. I hate Mika and Tsugami, and so does Hiroko. Hiroko, well, I mean, I like gummy bears too, but you know, I have my tastes. Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibly forced its way into my mind. Everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
Can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. Yeah, I kind of already felt that everyone had different dark secrets they probably want to hide. Like, not all of them are going to be the same level as, like, I pissed the bed until it was, like, 5 or 8. Doesn't really matter. But some of the people there might have, like, even darker secrets they want to actually hide from the world. What good does it do me to get out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him. This is serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That is not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
He's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Alright. Let's hope we don't find them. Let's hope we don't find them. Let's hope we don't find them. Wouldn't it just be very weird if we'd be like the person to not only find the first murder but also the second one too? Amogus, but story mode.
So,
Knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, and what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like a natural place for... So all the room... I'm gonna assume that she hasn't killed anyone and isn't leading me astray. Amogus. There's a lot of canned food here. Interesting. Leave the area? Yes. For now. We'll come back, because that's like a pretty good place to, you know, get supplies. Supplies that may lead to murder. Oh, maybe. We need to find the body first, though. Nothing in here. Okay. Of course, canned food sucks most of the time. Yeah. I haven't had... Oh, wait. I was just here. Canned food always sucks. Like, I haven't had a good... Like, there's no canned food that I actually like. Maybe soups. Soups are, like... The only canned food that I like are soups, actually. Ravioli is decent? Ew. Ugh. Canned ravioli? I'm not a fan. I know a lot of people, especially my roommates, they don't love it, but... They do enjoy canned ravioli every now and then. Me, I dislike it. I like ravioli I make like fresh. I like fresh ravioli. I don't like canned. I can't stand canned ravioli. Alright.
Yo.
Hey Mikado, honestly, what do you think? Oh, about what?
For serious.
About Biyaka. Do you think he's brainwashed or what? Don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right?
Huh?
Wait. What? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, you're kind of some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Hey, listen, Mikado. I think you completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of those pseudo-scientific bullcrap. Oh shit, he's actually mad. I've never seen him mad before. I need you to understand that. You expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Alright, but I don't want to get yelled at. Yeah, fucking weird. Fucking hippie. I have to check every single room just to make sure there's no. What the hell was that? Right. Leave the area. Yep. I'm a little bit hungry. Make this a little bit snappy. What's over here again? Nothing. Leave the area. Okay. Nurses is over. I don't think there's ever gonna be anything in the. I don't think there's gonna be anything in the gym, but I'm gonna trust my gut feeling. It's probably in the second story. I think that's where this game is like directing me. Let's see. Okay, leave the area. Yes. I have a feeling. Bit of a feeling. I know exactly where it is. Yeah, right, yes. Alright. Let's go into the library. There's like this like odd place at the back of the library that I think there's going to be a like right here. There's nothing worthwhile over there. Already checked. There could be no mistake. I don't trust you. There you go. I think the body's there, man. But I'm gonna have to check everywhere else. Probably. He doesn't want me to go there for some reason. I think I know why. Okay. Not here either. Interesting. Reality isn't everything. Interesting. Leave the area. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling it's in that general area, but he's not gonna let me go in, isn't he? Yeah, I have a feeling that he's behind it. Let me go and talk with him. I'm gonna... Wait, he's removed this from the... Self-pack with books. The whole thing is incredibly dusty, but now is not time to be worried about that. What are you doing here? There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. I don't trust you! I seriously can't trust you after that. Especially... Wait. The lamp is no longer plugged in. I know that probably isn't going to be a clue in the area, but it is terribly sus. I don't trust it. We can't access that room anywhere else. Yeah, my gut feeling is saying he's like sus. Wait. Oh, the guy is in this bathroom, isn't it? Bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. Let's see anything useful in here. Okay. Like, oh shit, someone actually died in the bathroom? Interesting. Leave the area. I don't think I can go in this bathroom to check. When... Pool! Oh, okay, I see. No. Okay. I'm holding my breath. Let's go in. Huh? Oh, but aren't they supposed to be locked? Bing bong.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Okay. An investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. But you care,
I see.
judging from what he said. There'd be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. In the locker room. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Would you agree? Oh, suspicious. Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Question, as if he was only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he placed his hand against the girls' locker room door. The door swung open without a sound. Wait, why would you go into the... In that moment, time seemed to freeze. What? I don't want to play anymore. Bullshit! Oh, God. Oh, why? Ugh. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out who would do this. All right. I kind of knew this was going to happen. There was like foreshadowing in the. There was definitely foreshadowing that this was going to happen. Why would anyone hung? What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. As soon as I did. They're around the most. No hints! All almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Oh. I put my finger on it. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. Water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Ryuk, on the other hand, he was very sus.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? Totally calm, almost like he was watching a TV, all unfolded in front of the TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chio's corpse has been suspended somehow. Yeah, no shit! Something's been written on the wall. Blood. Bloodlust? It's a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Don't you agree? Well though, how could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. Murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. Someone as if whoever did this did it for fun. See what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused as to what I was trying to say. I'm so fucking mad. I can't believe they killed Jiro. They killed the best fucking waifu in the game. Well, at least they... God damn it. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Anyway, thank you, Miss Monokuma. Miss Monokuma. Thank you for the follow. God, I'm kind of actually legit bummed about it, but I guess this is how it's... I knew this was gonna happen as soon as this chapter first started. The writing was on the wall, but I just refused to accept it. Especially when she said, like, he said he needed to become stronger and all that. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna die. I was right. I didn't want to be right, but here I am. Feeling too confused to understand what he was trying to say, and before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard something. Shiro! Yeah, this is what I was like eternally. Okay. I'd look for clues. I'll find your killer.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class
trial will begin. Okay. What the hell was that?
What?
Alright. You're unconscious during Seika's. We don't know about it. We just heard it was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. Imagine it so as the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. I see. Proceed fairly. The bite this guy. Then sure it really is. Yeah! Check for a pulse. I don't know.
Naturally.
Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, get round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Only one person actually enough to write fucking bloodlust on the wall. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Well, it has to be a girl, right? Because only girls like can access the girls' locker room, right? Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Shiro's body. Okay. Damn. I couldn't keep her safe. But there's another victim. Means we are now in the same position once again. I got my eyes square on you, Celeste. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. But I haven't even been born yet. I don't have a memory of him being alive. Alright, calm down. Shut up. Oh. Okay, let me just see. This is probably... There's no more important things to worry about right now than a dumb... It has blood on it! Obviously! Like, Shiro was beaten to death for this. I can't talk to anyone. Alright. Bloodlust. Let's take a look at this first. Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. Just too strange. I think the person... But you know, I think I'm writing bloodlust in blood. Does it kind of sound familiar? Whose handwriting? I don't know. Murderous fiend. Because yet again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. But like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose crazy attacks were famous all across the country. That is true! But I don't think he's among us. I think this is a copycat killer. Normal murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Among Us! Yeah, that's exactly what. That's sus. Alright. Why would anyone do that? To like conceal who they actually are? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Yeah, can we come down from the clouds and actually talk this out? I don't know.
What?
For real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. Poster of the girl is on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna be investigating it. Don't worry. They're going so far to write bloodlust at the scene. I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
Not imagine what a situation. They're dealing with a stupid murderer. Huh. What is it now? Coco.
Tina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Tucker was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No. Why? 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 Why what? What? What's happened? You fainted. That did not sound good, man. That's game over, man. Game over. Tucko! Tina rushed over to the collapsed Tucko and started trying to shake her awake. Tucko, you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints any time she sees blood.
Oh,
she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. You know shit. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Tucko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she heard her. Tucko suddenly shot awake. What, really? She literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. He leapt up straight in the air, changing his stance as she did. I'm sure she was just standing up. Knowing the physical contortion she had to go through, the motion seemed totally has happened. Don't give me that look! Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Put your tongue in your mouth, young lady! Hey, Tucko, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, is that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Just utterly fucking lost her mind.
What the heck?
Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Well, it has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom. I see a truth and a bit of lies.
Well,
this is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stud is all gone. It's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Might be best we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
Don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? I just had a realization. Hope it's not true though. Tucko, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing into an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. That's what happened last time. Surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chiro was murdered by someone among us! He even said it himself. Among us! Alright. I have two suspects so far. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Suspects? Exactly. Then it happened again? What you're saying? That one of us, another one of us killed fellow classmate? Who are those suspects? What does that mean, you freak? You got no balls, you know that? Is there nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have one either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing. It's either Celeste or that brawny girl. And those are my two suspects at the moment. You did bring it in, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
Alright.
no way!
It could even be Aoi, but I doubt it. I doubt that she would go through this way of murder. What? Alright, one of the reasons why it could be Aoi, sorry.
Because she obviously frequents the pool. This is close to the pool, so it's maybe it wasn't. But that's impossible, because to get in the female locker room, you need a female key to get in, right? And to lend yours out is a violation of the rules, and no one got punished. Therefore, it must be concluded that no one lent it. No, it doesn't say anything about stealing. Someone stole it. Interesting. So I guess it could. I guess the could be. I mean, it depends. Maybe the door was open. I don't know. Examine the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it too.
help me!
Hey. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. So damn quiet since Chiro died. I'm bummed. Like, actually bummed out, man.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. Of course, true. Of course, true, but jumping into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine then, go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is just an object.
Piece of shit!
Cheryl wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya was right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chiro,
That's right.
and unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
You got more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't know how to worry any longer. In one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
Oh, what? I don't remember a rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, then let me student life would be over, right? New rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then...
In that case, we're not limited to one person.
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Okay. Alright, I understand his thinking, but if you can kill 2 people, then one person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Definitely not good. We need to cover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Oh, no, Taka and me are going to drop Taka off to her room. Taka and me. Oh, I'm going to be dropped off.
there is nothing to
gross.
be done.
Another time to stand here. We must begin our investigation. To its suit. We should not solve the mystery of Hiko Chiro.
Is that okay?
And we'll quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. Alright, me and everyone else. We have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate! Alright. The victim was Chiro, and the time of death was estimated around 2 AM. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. It's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what I do, what I gotta do. Okay. But Chiro is a guy. Yeah, I know. Hey, Mikado, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. To solve? No, I just
Stop talking.
seem to have some limited use. Which is why I've chosen you.
I guess thanks for that. Why was Chiro's body in the girls' locker room? Good point. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you... Wait! Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. We have to like, I don't know. In the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving, or there's no time to be standing around. Don't really know what happened, but it looks like we'll be working with the vehicle on this one. I want to work with Kyoko, not this guy, but whatever. I guess this is how it is. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Maybe said a blow to the head with a blunt object. What killed her? I think this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon.
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Nice. All right. There's blood stain over here too. Finally, big brain. Yeah. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Well, if we have to confirm that the murder actually took place in the girls' bathroom. That's the first thing that we had to take into consideration. And there's a blood spatter here that correlates with her being beaten to death right here, right? So I can't imagine there being any other place that she got killed, or he got killed. Anyway, I'll take a look at this picture over here. Also got some blood on it. It must have been happening during the murder. But what about the F? Is that not important at all? What blood loss is written on the wall in blood? You know right behind it. Blood loss. Life draining out of my own body. A dead body. Hero's dead body.
Very strange.
Oh look, the more strange it all seems. Must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Alright. I have a feeling that it's this guy. Somehow. I'm too like hungry to think so. Right. Can I not investigate the body? Okay.
What?
Anyway. Let me look at the... Before I go, I want to look at the... 2 a.m. the body was discovered in the girl's locker room. The second floor, the cause of blood to the back to the head. Killed instant. Significant amount of blood on it. I need to look at her face. I feel like her face... Anyway. That'll be it for today. I'm hungry. I can't think. And this is gonna... You know, this is a game where I have to think. It's been 3 hours and like a half. I don't want to spend like 6 hours again. But yeah, thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. I'm so bad at these.